हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, अगर आप हमारे इस चैनल आरबीएस फिजिक्स पर पहली बार आए हैं तो सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें, बेल आइकन दबाएं, ऑल करें, जिससे कि हमारे वीडियो के अपलोड होते ही इसके नोटिफिकेशंस आपको मिल जाएं। नाउ लेट अस स्टडी सेल। इट इज एन अरेंजमेंट which supplies the energy to move the charge carriers in a circuit. There are other arrangements also which can supply the current or energy. For example, generator, cell, battery. Now, in the case of cell, we know that in cell there is an electrolyte and there are two electrodes. These electrodes are different materials. For example, if we have a simple cell, this is dilute H2SO4. This is zinc rod and this is the copper rod. Other cells, other electrodes are used and the electrolyte is also different. We have to only study the theory, the physics, how the voltage is developed. Now, suppose this is negative electrode and this is positive electrode. That is, this is cathode. This is anode. In anode, this cell, the positive charge is transferred from this lower potential to the higher potential. That is, from this to this potential, the positive charge is transferred. There is a pressure, or you can say there is a force which can say there is a wire in which the current flows. So this cell gives, and this is an external source, it gives an external force to move the charge carriers to move in the circuit, in the wire. If there is no force, if this is disconnected, there is no force given by this cell to this circuit, and therefore the electrons or the charge carriers are only moving in their mean velocity is zero. That is, the average flow is zero. There is no flow of current, no flow of charge. But when this is connected, a force acts on the electrons, which moves the charge carriers to move from one end to other end. So this cell is an arrangement. Cell is an arrangement which gives energy to the charge carriers to move in the circuit. So this is a source, this is an arrangement. Here this is electrolyte. Now in this cell, there is a potential difference if the circuit is open. This potential difference between the electrodes, the potential difference between the electrodes is called the terminal potential difference. terminal potential difference, and the terminal potential difference between these two ends is equal to the EMF of the cell. This terminal potential difference is equal to EMF of the cell. Now what is EMF of the cell? EMF, electromotive force. Electromotive force is the energy supplied by the cell to move the unit positive charge in a complete circuit. In one complete circuit, the energy required to move unit positive charge. For example, if a unit positive charge starts from here, comes here, and then comes here, again reaches here, in one complete circuit, the energy given to move the unit charge is called the EMF of the cell. So though name is EMF, electromotive force, it is the energy supplied by the cell to move unit positive charge around the once complete circuit. For example, if this is a closed circuit, unit positive charge moves from here and around this whole circuit, complete circuit reaches here. The energy given to work to move this unit charge from here to again here is called the EMF of the cell. If the circuit is open, then the potential difference, the terminal potential difference is equal to the EMF. In open circuit, EMF and terminal potential difference both are equal. So terminal potential difference is the potential difference between the ends or terminals or electrodes of the cell. So this is the potential difference between electrodes of the cell. Now, if we close the circuit, there are two resistances. One is outside the cell, that is external circuit. This is external circuit, and this is external resistance. The resistance outside the cell or source of the cell, the source of the current. So this is the external resistance represented by generally capital R. Another resistance also comes into play. When the current flows, these terminals and also the electrolyte, this electrolyte and these electrodes offer a resistance. There is resistance here and here, here. Yani from this point to this point, there is also a resistance which is inside the cell. And this is called the internal resistance. Internal resistance. Represented by small r. So there are two cells. There are two resistances. One is outside the cell, that is external resistance. Other is inside the cell, that is the resistance of the electrolyte and electrodes. यहाँ का सारा रेजिस्टेंस मिलकर के इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस कहलाता है. तो ये हुआ इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस एंड दिस इज एक्सटर्नल रेजिस्टेंस. तो when current flows, these two resistances come into play. Now, current when the circuit is closed, in closed circuit, the terminal potential difference is equal to V. This is represented by V. Terminal potential difference is equal to V. And there is also a potential drop inside the cell, because the current is just going from here to here. The current is flowing inside the circuit and also outside the circuit. Outside the cell and inside the cell, the current is flowing. And therefore, outside the cell, there is a potential drop V is equal to IR, if current is I. And that current flows inside the cell, and therefore, inside the cell, there is a potential drop, that's internal potential drop, that is V, small v. So there is a internal potential drop, and the total potential drop is equal to EMF of the cell. Potential drop, work done to carry 1 unit positive charge. So from here to here, to carry unit positive charge is equal to B, and from here to here to carry unit positive charge is suppose small v. So interminal potential difference B and internal potential difference is equal to small v. So we know that energy supplied by the cell to move unit positive charge around one's complete circuit. तो यह है once around complete circuit. तो यहाँ पर जितना यहाँ ऊर्जा, जितना काम हुआ, जितना यहाँ हुआ, ये यूनिट पॉजिटिव चार्ज को ले जाने में टोटल वर्क हुआ, एंड दैट इज इक्वल टू EMF E, एंड therefore EMF is equal to V plus V, यानी E is equal to V plus V, or E is equal to V plus IR. Current flowing in the circuit is I. Then E is equal to V and small v, that is I, R is internal resistance. Number 1, if circuit is closed, if circuit is closed, E minus V is equal to IR, and therefore there is a difference, and that difference is equal to IR. It means E is greater than V. Therefore E is greater than V. So when the circuit is closed, E, that is the total energy, is greater than the energy consumed here. टोटल में जितनी एनर्जी वे होगी वो इस एनर्जी से निश्चित रूप से ज़्यादा होगी. सेकंड, इफ सर्किट इज ओपन, if circuit is open, no current flows in the circuit, I is equal to 0, and therefore E is equal to V plus IR. I is equal to 0, and therefore this is 0. E is equal to V plus 0, and therefore E is equal to V. That is, terminal potential difference is equal to the EMF of the cell. This is terminal potential difference. In open circuit, the magnitude of the potential difference, terminal potential difference, is equal to the EMF of the cell. Yani V is equal to V. Third, if I is minus I, if current is negative, that is current flows from this side. Here the current is flowing from positive terminal to the negative terminal in this direction. But in this case, the current is flowing in this direction, that is in negative direction. If I is equal to minus I, E is equal to V minus IR, and therefore V minus E is equal to IR, and hence V is greater than E. Terminal potential difference is greater than the electromotive force of the cell, and this is case when the cell is being charged. When cell is being charged, जब सेल को चार्ज करते हैं, then current flows from positive to negative direction inside the cell and outside from negative to positive direction. उल्टा चलती है करंट, और उस समय पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस ज़्यादा हो जाता है और जो इलेक्ट्रोमोटिव फोर्स है वो कम हो जाता है. Now let us solve one example here. In open circuit, potential difference of electrodes is 9 volt. When current flows When current flows through 2 ohm, the terminal potential difference is, when the current flows through 2 ohm, the terminal potential difference is 6 volt and current is 1.5 ampere. Find internal resistance, find R. And now here open circuit potential difference, that is EMF of the cell. The EMF of the cell is given here. E is given, that is 9 volt. And R is given, that is 2 ohm. And I is given, that is 1.5 ampere. Now we have to find out R. We know that E is equal to V plus IR. E is equal to 9. V is equal to 6. R is equal to 1.5. And therefore, internal resistance can be calculated. This is 3 is equal to 1.5 R, and hence internal resistance R is equal to 2 ohm. This is internal resistance of the cell. Now, grouping of the cells. If the cells are identical, that is, the cells have the same EMF, same internal resistance, then grouping of the cells. We can group the cells in 3 ways. Grouping of the cells. Grouping of cells. You say identical cells. Identical cells. We can group them in 3 ways. First, cells in series. Cells in parallel. And the last, cells in mixed grouping. Capacitor and resistances are grouped in 2 ways, that is series and parallel, but cell is grouped in mixed also. सीरीज एंड पैरेलल के अलावा मिक्स्ड ग्रुपिंग भी सेल्स में होती है. तो सेल्स इन सीरीज, suppose there are cells of EMF E and internal resistance R. The EMF of cells is E and internal resistance R. They are grouped in series. In series, the positive terminals of all the cells are connected to the negative terminal of the cell. For example, one cell is a positive terminal, this is negative terminal, this is positive terminal, this is negative terminal, this is positive terminal, this is negative terminal, and in this way up to n cells. There are n cells connected in series. N cells. And external resistance R is connected. External resistance R. Therefore, the EMF of all the cell is E. En times. The En times. Therefore, the total or equivalent EMF is equal to Ne. The equivalent or total equivalent EMF is equal to Ne, and equivalent internal resistance they are in series. We know that in series the resistances are added. That is R is equal to NR. This is equal to NR. Therefore, this external resistance is series, and therefore the total resistance of the circuit. Total resistance of the circuit. Total resistance of the circuit is equal to R plus ENR. And therefore the current in the circuit. Hence, current in the circuit. R plus NR. Oh, sorry. Current in the circuit I Ne upon NR plus R. This is the current in the circuit. Now, there are two cases. Case 1. If internal resistance is smaller than the external resistance. If internal resistance, that is NR, is smaller than R, the NR is neglected. If this resistance is smaller than this, in comparison to this external resistance, the internal resistances of the cells is smaller, then we can neglect it. NR is smaller than R, and therefore NR is neglected in comparison to R, and therefore current I is equal to N E upon R. E is EMF of one cell. R is external resistance, and therefore E upon R is the current due to one cell, single cell, and the current is N times the current of one cell. It means in series, when the external resistance makes higher than the internal resistance, that is useful for us, that gives N times the current. जितने सेल होंगे उतने गुना करंट हमको मिलेगी. तो करंट I इक्वल टू एन ई अपॉन आर, दैट इज I इक्वल टू N टाइम्स द करंट बाई वन सेल ड्यू टू वन सेल. In the case of external resistance higher, then this is useful for us because the current is N times. Case second, if NR greater than R is neglected in comparison to NR. R को निगलेक्ट कर दिया, and therefore current I is equal to NE upon NR is equal to E upon R, and equal to the current due to a single सेल. केवल एक सेल के द्वारा करंट जितनी मिलती है उतनी ही करंट हमको मिलेगी. यद्यपि हमने सेल्स कई जोड़े हैं, n cells are connected in series, but the current is only equivalent to the current of single cell. It means in series useful when the external resistance is higher than the internal resistance. Now cells in parallel, ये तो हो गया आपका cells in series. Now cells in parallel. There is one cell, other cell. In this way, there are m cells connected in parallel. The positive terminal of all the cells are connected at one point, and the negative terminals are connected at one point. The EMF of all the cell is E. A number of cells are M cell. M cells. Internal resistance of all the cells are, because the cells are identical, and the external resistance is connected R. Now, because all the cells are connected in parallel, and therefore the equivalent EMF is E. Equivalent EMF is equal to E. And equivalent internal resistance is Rp, and therefore 1 upon Rp is equal to 1 upon R m times is equal to m upon R, and therefore Rp is equal to R upon m. This is the equivalent internal resistance. Rp is equal to R upon m, and therefore total resistance of the circuit R plus R बटा m, R equal to EMR, या इसे रहने दें, कोई हर्ज नहीं. And therefore current in the circuit, current I is equal to E upon R plus R upon M, which is equal to ME upon MR plus R. Here also, this is the current in parallel combination. This is cells in parallel. Case 1, if R is greater than MR, if R is smaller than MR, R is smaller than MR, so R is smaller than MR, then R is neglected in comparison to MR. इसको हमने निगलेक्ट कर दिया. तो इफ R इज स्मॉलर देन MR, MR ज़्यादा है R कम है, इसलिए R इज निगलेक्टेड इन कंपेरिजन टू MR, इसलिए करंट I इज इक्वल टू ME upon EMR is equal to E upon R, that is current due to one cell. एक सेल के द्वारा जितनी करंट मिलेगी उतनी ही करंट मिलती है अगर एक्सटर्नल रेजिस्टेंस ज़्यादा हो जाए पैरेलल में. सीरीज में अगर ये ज़्यादा हो तो करंट n गुना मिलेगी, और पैरेलल में अगर एक्सटर्नल रेजिस्टेंस ज़्यादा है तो करंट केवल एक सेल के बराबर मिलेगी. केस सेकंड, करंट if R is greater than MR, MR is neglected. EMI is neglected, and therefore current I, अब EMR को निगलेक्ट कर दिया तो करंट मिल गई एम ई अपॉन आर, दैट इज एम टाइम्स द करंट ड्यू टू ए सेल। एक सेल के द्वारा जो करंट मिलती है उसका यम टाइम्स करंट हमको मिलती है। ई अपान आर एक सेल की करंट है और उसका यम टाइम्स करंट हमको मिलती है। तो पैरेलल में तभी हमको जोड़ना चाहिए व्हेन द इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस ऑफ द सेल इज हायर देन द एक्सटर्नल रेजिस्टेंस, एंड इफ द एक्सटर्नल रेजिस्टेंस हायर देन द इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस, then to get more current we should connect it in the cells. Now जो cells हैं neither they are of higher internal resistance nor is very small internal resistance, and the external resistances are also not fixed, that is of a fixed value, they are changing, and therefore we use a grouping, mixed grouping, cells in mixed grouping, that is we use series and parallel both. There are n cells in series and there are m lines of n cells. तो cells in mixed grouping, n cells in a series and series in one row and m rows are in parallel. There are n cells and there are m rows and there is external resistance R. The EMF of each cell is E and internal resistance of each cell is R. The internal resistance of each cell is R, and EMF of each cell is E. Therefore, EMF of one row is equal to NE. Since all m rows are in parallel, therefore equivalent EMF is equal to NE. NE इसका है, NE इसका है, NE इसका है, सभी का NE है। यहाँ से यहाँ तक का जो है ये NE है, सबका NE है, और इसलिए यहाँ का जो इक्विवेलेंट EMF होगा वो NE ही होगा, क्योंकि सभी पैरेलल में जुड़े हैं। जितने भी सेल्स हैं दे ऑल आर कनेक्टेड इन पैरेलल। द इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस in one row of one row is equal to NR, because the cells are in series, therefore resistances are in series, and there are m cells in parallel. The equivalent resistance of m rows is equal to NR upon m, and hence total resistance। जितनी पैरेलल लाइंस होती हैं उसी संख्या से भाग दे दीजिए। अगर रेजिस्टेंस 1000 आप इक्वल मैग्नीट्यूड, इसका भी NR, इसका भी NR, इसका भी NR, और हाँ यम लाइन है, यम से भाग दे दिया तो इक्विवेलेंट रेजिस्टेंस हो जाएगा इन पैरेलल। इसलिए टोटल रेजिस्टेंस ऑफ सर्किट इज इक्वल टू R प्लस NR बटा M। We can write it MR plus NR bata M, or hence current in the circuit, current I is equal to total MF, यानी MF बराबर यानी अपॉन टोटल रेजिस्टेंस MR प्लस NR upon M, that is MNE upon MR plus NR. Now we can write it as R I is equal to MNE, write it under root MR, in place of MR write it under root MR and square it. नो इफेक्ट, अंडर रूट ले लिया फिर स्क्वायर कर दिया। सिमिलरली राइट इट अंडर रूट NR एंड स्क्वायर इट। नाउ सब्ट्रैक्ट द ट्वाइस ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ दिस टू, 2 अंडर रूट MR NR एंड ऐड। जब इसमें सेपरेट कर रहे हैं तो ऐड भी करना पड़ेगा, तो कोई फर्क पड़ेगा नहीं। हमने इसको इतना ऐड भी कर दिया, 2 अंडर रूट MR NR। Now we know that this is स्क्वायर ऑफ अंडर रूट माइनस NR का होल स्क्वायर, यही बराबर हो गया MNE अपॉन अंडर रूट MR माइनस अंडर रूट NR का होल स्क्वायर प्लस 2 अंडर रूट एम आर एन आर। हमारा ये उद्देश्य है कि जो करंट मिले मैक्सिमम करंट मिले। फॉर मैक्सिमम करंट की मैक्सिमम वैल्यू के लिए, फॉर मैक्सिमम करंट current, the denominator must be smaller। इसका डिनोमिनेटर कम से कम होना चाहिए। और फॉर डिनोमिनेटर टू बी स्मॉल, अंडर रूट एम आर माइनस अंडर रूट एन आर मस्ट बी 0। तो फॉर मैक्सिमम करंट अंडर रूट एम आर माइनस अंडर रूट एन आर मस्ट बी इक्वल टू 0 for maximum current, or MR is equal to NR, or M upon N is equal to R upon R. That is the ratio of external resistance and internal resistance must be equal to the ratio of the rows to the number of cells in a row। यदि इस कंडीशन को हम पूरा कर दें तो हमको मैक्सिमम करंट मिलेगी। एंड आई मैक्सिमम विल बी इक्वल टू, इसमें इसकी जगह हमने जब 0 रख दिया तो ये बराबर आ गया आपका यम यानी अपान 2 अंडर रूट एम आर एन आर, दैट इज इक्वल टू, यम से यम कट गया तो अंडर रूट एम बचा, एन कट गया अंडर रूट एन बचा, तो ये आपका आ गया ई अपान 2 अंडर रूट एम एन अपान आर इंटू आर एम्पियर। This is the maximum current in mixed grouping। E upon 2 under root Mn upon R into R। This is the grouping of cells, but here we have used the identical cells। If the cells are not identical, then these conditions are not fulfilled। तो उसके लिए हम लोग उसके फार्मूले को फिर देख लेंगे। बस दैट इज ऑल फॉर टुडे। वीडियो देखने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। यदि इस चैप्टर में किसी भी प्रकार का डाउट होता है तो आप हमारे कमेंट सेक्शन अथवा हमारे सोशल साइट्स पर जाकर पूछ सकते हैं, जिसका लिंक हमारे डिस्क्रिप्शन पर दिया हुआ है।